for Tuesday with your host and Director of Operations, Amy Maley, along with her co-host, Drew Wishover, entrepreneur and owner of Inspired Business Group. Amy will be sharing fun facts and inspiration, so thanks for spending time with us. Now, let's enter this week's installment of Title Talk.
Hi, everybody. We're kind of sort of live-ish.
Yes, sir. We were having some technical difficulty.
Technical
An
difficulties.
update for our computer software, so hopefully, hopefully we are not. Nope, we're still doing it.
We're freezing every now and again. Like we're moving in ABC's super slow-mo. How's it going? Happy Tuesday, everybody. It is 2 for Tuesday, and we are live, maybe on a delay, maybe we're not. I'm trying to find us. I can't see it. Did you
We're
find
on
it?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're on.
Okay, good. So we are here doing our 2 for Tuesday a little bit later than we normally do because
We had a busy day.
we had a busy day.
A busy day playing in the rain.
It was a fun day, right?
Yeah.
We did some pumpkin carving. We should have brought our pumpkins back.
No, because tomorrow's Pumpkin Day, so we're gonna do a reveal tomorrow.
Maybe we'll reveal tomorrow.
I got you. I've been thinking about
All right,
this.
okay.
So yeah,
good
we
deal.
did some pumpkin carving. It was fantastic. Cured the rainy day blues.
Tired, really tired today. I've been binge watching a TV
God,
show.
This is the one thing I told you not to do on this show.
Oh,
right
did
now.
you? Okay. I'm binge watching Cobra Kai. It's about karate. Hi. Hey, sound effects boy in the back. Thank you very much, Ryan, for jumping in and saying
I
hello.
will not be jumping in with your halache at all.
There's no part of me that went like this. Looked like a troll.
That's
What was
you,
that?
It's what you sounded
Wow.
like.
What day is today?
Tuesday.
Okay. What happened today? Anything fun? What days are it?
What days are it?
What days are it?
It's Tuesday.
Right.
It's
It's
National Chucky the Notorious Killer Doll Day.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Are you? Okay, the hamburger though. What the?
It is also National Greasy Foods Day.
Ooh.
So like
That looks like the fat boy from Austin
It does. It
Powers.
absolutely does. Chucky the fat boy.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I had to. So yes, it is National Chucky the Notorious Killer Doll Day and National Greasy Foods Day.
Are you afraid of like dolls and like?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Okay. Good.
I'm not really afraid of things like that. I'm definitely afraid of stuff. I had to be very careful how I sidetracked
There
that
was some
sentence.
serious, hesitation in that voice right there.
It is National Merry Music Day.
Like happy music?
No,
Oh,
'cause that's what I thought.
that's what I think.
Celebrating the Maritone sound system is the oldest sound system on the planet.
Ooh.
Maritone is the only sound system founded in the original sound system era of the 1940s and 50s that is still in operation.
No.
As the last sound standing, Maritone music encourages music lovers around the globe to learn about the historical movement that has influenced musical genres in Jamaica and around the world.
Interesting.
So happy Merry Music Day. I was thinking they were talking about Christmas, but I was way off
Oh
and I
gosh,
apologize.
let's
Yes.
not.
I know. So happy National Merry Music Day.
Merry Music Day.
It is also National Sourest Day.
Sourest.
Sourest.
What is a sourest, Amy?
Smiles be banished.
Oh,
Replace them with pouts and terrible frowns.
really? Like that's depressing and angry.
Wallow in your petulant mood. Take
Ooh.
sulking to new lows. Frown like a clown catching the midnight train out of town.
I like the word petulant. Ooh. You just got all like gritty there. You're petulant.
Right? Did you feel that? Did
I
you
felt
feel
like
like
that was a little Cobra Kai. Got to work it in twice.
Scowl so foul that people will catch a whiff of it before they even see you. When walking by a skein of yarn,
Skein of yarn. How long is a skein?
skein, about
Not that big. All right.
this big.
I'm just looking at Chucky the fat boy up there on the screen.
It should leap into your brow already knitted or crocheted.
Crocheted.
I told her this is going to be very, very bad. Having by like 3:30
Yeah.
on Tuesdays, my brain is usually like, and my
Right.
mouth is usually like.
Well,
so whatever's happening.
we did just carve.
We did.
We did just carve.
There was 7 teammates in one room with
Yep.
about 13 knives.
Yeah.
And nobody injured each other.
No, a team
Or
that
turned it on
knives,
each other.
a team that knives together sticks together. So the folks here at Inspired, I'm really proud of the team. And Amy came up with this idea. She's denying it, which is weird.
No, I'm not
Which is really
denying.
weird because
I don't remember coming up with this.
I mean,
It was probably 4 o'clock on a Tuesday.
it probably was. She said, you know what, maybe it would be a good idea if we were talking about different team events. We were talking about maybe doing something, with the team. We were talking about doing some TikToks and trying to, increase and bulk up our social media and things. And it's been a while since we've done a TikTok. I really do believe
No,
that
we just did one.
No, a TikTok?
Yeah, Ryan did.
Yeah, I know. He did his painting and but I'm saying that we were talking about all that, and that's when the idea
And practicing
comes
my
up.
sourest.
Yes, you're being very sourest right now. Why? It's just I'm trying to give a compliment. I can't even give a compliment anymore. This
Give
is
one to your
rough.
son. He needs one.
It's a rough,
See, good
rough
job
world.
painting.
Yeah, it's a rough world. So we'll reveal the pumpkins tomorrow and let people take a peek at those, and let them maybe vote on the ones that they like, and
I already have one vote.
from who?
Kathleen.
Whatever. Anyway,
I
today.
think of contests I can win and nothing else.
And you don't want credit for the contest that you created.
I
It's-
did-
it's-
I-
don't.
I know.
So on this day today, right? And there's a man in Ontario that won $734,000 in the lottery, and then 13 months later did it again for $730,000.
I'm not gonna lie. Can you say that one more time? I wasn't listening. I'm so
Were you guys listening?
I'm so
Could you
sorry.
guys share along with her what I said?
I heard lottery. Yeah.
He won it twice.
Thanks, Ryan.
The same dude?
Yep.
See, that's kind of the reaction I was expecting. 13 months after the first time.
No.
How much money do you win?
No.
734,000 the first time, 730 the second time.
Okay.
Which
so,
equals one.
$1.6 million
yeah. So
on this day.
he either rigged it
Rigged it, right.
or there was a horseshoe up his patootie.
Right.
One of the two.
I'm going to guess neither.
I-
Number one, it's really hard to get a horseshoe up your patootie, and very hard to rig the lottery, okay? So,
So they rigged the game with the
Who wants to be a millionaire?
press your
No.
luck.
yes,
They rigged that?
that was rigged.
Where's that
There was
statistic?
a person that memorized.
Mike Kleinstub was on that.
Did he rig it?
He was not part of the rigging.
Okay, well there was a guy who memorized the pattern of which.
I meant to hit decline on the phone ring, and I hit answer. So the car dealer just got a chance to hear, our
Press your
rigging.
luck.
Okay, there we go. Woohoo! Also on today's date, October 25th, Picasso was born. Pablo Picasso, the famous artiste, not karate, artiste. Very different.
Do you own any Pablo Picasso
I
paintings?
do. I'm a big fan. I do enjoy Pablo Picasso.
What was
and
his most famous
his
painting?
art. His most famous painting?
Yeah.
I don't think I have the answer to that. Why do you always ask questions of me?
Well, at least okay. So either I don't listen to you and I don't ask questions, or I listen to you and I get involved in your conversation.
But you're always challenging. It's like
I wasn't challenging.
okay, all right.
Picasso,
And-
did he? No, Van Gogh cut off his ear.
Yes, Van Gogh was the ear guy. Yeah, and
Picasso was.
so was Mike
Was he the
Tyson.
surrealist?
Picasso?
It's abstract.
No, Salvador Dali.
Was
Well, Picasso did a lot, of.
did he do the primary color stuff a lot?
No, he was a very, very big pencil drawing.
Did he do the dancer? The pencil drawing of the ballerina, or no? 'Cause I know that was a famous one. All my artists get mixed up. I will admit I love art, but as far as like knowing the names and the types and
And
everything, I'm not
Honestly,
good.
it took me many a year to really start appreciating it and kind of getting involved in it. And obviously, there's a lot of it around the office here. And my dad used to collect it and such. And then I was introduced to a couple different art things, shows and auctions. I'm kind of like, all right, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this. And then as I got older, it was
Did he do
definitely
Starry Night?
Picasso.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
No, I think that was Van Gogh.
That was Van Gogh.
Yeah, wow.
Maybe it's Bob Ross.
Bob Ross does.
Are there any
a
Bob
Starry
Ross
Night.
paintings out there?
Ryan, you know what? If you're right on this, Ryan, that's pretty impressive.
I think you are right.
Van Gogh.
Oh,
did.
I remember this one. That's Picasso.
That's Picasso. Yes.
Yeah.
Who did A Starry Night?
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. Okay, very good, Ryan.
Good job, Ryan.
Very good. Nice
I
job. Ryan.
listened.
So we can, not continue to lose listeners. Let me tell you another thing that happened. Well, not really. This is just a fun fact. So, you know the nursery rhyme, Mary Had a Little Lamb, right?
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow.
Okay. So, I don't recall what's the part. I mean,
Emma's period.
did little kids used to do that, or did you do that?
No,
as well?
it was-
Did your mom and dad did
I
you
have-
used to say prayers before bed?
I have a PTSD from Saturday. It's
Okay.
fine. I'm
Did
fine.
you used to do nursery rhymes as a kid? Like
do them?
like with your grandmother or any? I was fortunate enough to have like a grandmother that.
The Owl and the Pussycat? Is that considered a nursery rhyme? My grandma Rosie used to do that one with me. That was
We used to like say our prayers before bed, and then we would I knew every nursery rhyme there ever was. I have zero retention of most of them right now, but
impressive.
like it was because we used to stay overnight at my grandparents a lot, and going through all of the Georgie Porgy Pie.
Yeah, don't have that
I mean,
one. No.
I mean crazy.
Do you know that one?
No.
Georgie Porgy Pie?
I know.
Yeah.
No. Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty
I
Dumpty
know
sat
that
on
one.
the wall. Yes. Well, you know what? That'd be interesting. Maybe I'll dive into that. We'll do nursery rhyme one day. See how do you have a favorite one? Anyway, Mary Had a Little Lamb. Did you know that it was a true story?
About Mary?
Yeah.
Who had a little lamb?
Yep. It's
Wait,
a true
wait.
story. Her name was Mary Sawyer. She was an 11-year-old girl, which she was probably 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 also. But at the time that this was spoken, this is an 11-year-old girl that lived in Boston. And one day the lamb had followed her to school, and like the kids started, oh, Mary had a little lamb. Like that was kind of how the nursery rhyme started. And she legitimately, to earn extra money for her parents, she used to sell the wool from the lamb to.
So like it became her pet just from
Absolutely.
following her one day.
Yeah.
How cool
Yeah.
is that?
So Mary Had a Little Lamb was a true story. Yeah. Unlike Cobra Kai, not as true story. It's about karate though. Do you know what the first lesson of karate is?
Shut the hell up
I-
about karate. Is that the first lesson? Stop telling everyone our secrets.
I'm tired. It's been a long
My teeth look very white today.
It's been a long day. We've got Chucky, the fat boy, holding a hamburger in the middle of a foggy desert, a foggy fall day. I asked you to throw this together in like 5 minutes.
I
right?
did.
You did.
There you go.
We were carving pumpkins.
You could have cheeseburger and Chucky.
I did Amy's pet peeve today. We were carving pumpkins. She was still finishing up hers. I slid in and I went, "Hey, are you still want? Can we do positive
Let's do
vibes?"
positive vibes. I'm like,
And sure, we can do that. And I should have sensed her tone that was, "Get away from me! I don't want to do that."
as I was holding my plastic knife that was about this big.
Yes, right. She couldn't stick with
Kill me!
anybody. So I am excited about wanting to hear your positive vibes.
Should not be. Because they are not very positive.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they salty and
Well, it is sourest day.
Oh, you have a question mark after it. Oh, that's a good background though.
Positive vibes?
Dude, that's a very
It's
good
sweet.
background.
It's a sweet and supple background.
Sweet and supple. Ryan seems to use that word a lot.
I don't know. I felt like it was 4 o'clock, so we needed like some dusky vibes coming in.
So this is cool.
Isn't it
I really dig that.
So
that-
you get a cheeseburger, man,
yeah.
and you
yeah.
get
I'm
this.
gonna say I didn't love that, and that's definitely not one of your better.
Oh, I loved it.
I'm sure
I
you-
actually wanted him to look like he was like behind the couch, like coming out
Coming
of
out.
it, but I didn't know exactly how tall to make him. So
Nice.
work in progress, friends.
Nice.
So in honor of National Sourest Day, I'm going to talk about the benefits of being grumpy.
There are benefits to being grumpy.
Okay, the
I'm
benefits
taking notes,
of
folks.
being grumpy. Grumpy people are ill-tempered, opinionated, stubborn, probably surly, and highly uncompromising.
Did you just describe our entire office team?
In 7 words.
Wow.
We think of the stereotypical grumpy old man or woman,
Mhm.
a curmudgeon.
Ooh.
But curmudgeon is also a maverick, a nonconformist, individualistic, and unorthodox. And therein lies the greatness. There are tremendous benefits to being grumpy, especially if you want to find your own path in life. In fact, grumpy people have certain natural advantages in their career and in retirement. And so I say, get the heck off my lawn with all of your positive nanny dancing. It's time to celebrate grumpiness. This is all about the benefits of being grumpy. Quit sugarcoating. We've all known that honey is sweeter than vinegar, but perhaps we've taken it too far. Sometimes it seems like feigned happiness has taken over the world. We fall over each other to maintain a good attitude and to appear optimistic. We keep bad thoughts to ourselves and we curb our behavior. There are social penalties for those who don't. Believe it or not, this obsession with happiness is a relatively new phenomenon. Maybe it's enhanced due to the rise of social media, a world where we only present our best side. Maybe it also has to do with how we raise our children. Participation awards for everyone. But perpetual optimism can get out of hand. After all, the world is not made of bubblegum and lollipops. Excessive sugarcoating is particularly bad in the corporate world. As a corporate accountant with intimate knowledge of employers' financial conditions, it's often seen where unnecessary optimism causes problems to fester and prevents solutions from being implemented. Perpetual optimism is bad business. And this is part of the reason why we need grumps. A grump recognizes problems when others wear rose-colored lenses, and they aren't afraid to speak up about it. Grumps keep it real. Grumps also move against the grain. They are not interested in the latest trends or silly fads. Superficial nonsense like that doesn't matter to a grump. Grumps don't follow the crowds. They are the ultimate outside-the-box thinkers. You might say they are leaders, even though they may have no followers. They don't compromise their values, and they act in ways that others may not want to act, mostly because they just don't care. Curmudgeons march to their own drumbeat. Get her done. And that can make them highly effective at getting things done. Maybe they don't always make friends, and they don't bother with formalities or niceties, but grumps can be laser focused on their goals. They cut out the fluff. Being pessimistic has advantages in business and can even be great for your career. There is even evidence that grumpy people make more money. Grumpy people are not afraid to offend others, and that can make them better negotiators and better decision makers. Some of the most effective corporate leaders I have known have been grumps. Not jerks, mind you. Grumps, and there is a fine difference. When all is said and done, embrace your inner grump. Curmudgeons are better at all kinds of things, and that's why we should stop trying to convert them into bubbly optimists. The world has enough of those already. Let's instead celebrate diversity over conformity, and stop resisting your own inner grumpiness. Let it out, it's okay. Give in a little bit to your own inner grump today, you might thank me later.
Wow.
Yeah, so and I think the most important thing when I was thinking about what this means is that, you know, having that inner turmoil or that inner not always optimism isn't a bad thing, but it's also not okay to just be a jackass.
Yeah,
Because,
I mean,
you know what I
you
mean?
gotta
Like
have a balance.
there is a balance, there
Yeah.
is a line.
Yeah.
You know, and he even laughs at me because like through coaching and stuff, I've definitely got a little more outspoken, I think.
Oh yeah.
And I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like I start probably 3 or 4 sentences of Drew a day with I'm not trying to be a jerk, or I'm not trying to, because I don't want to come off that way.
Right.
But you know, it's finding some of the real when
Right.
you know everyone's life on social media looks perfect,
Yeah.
and
No.
it's not the reality. Or look at me, look at my, you know.
Well, and that's the, you know, to that point, that which is, you know, it's an interesting topic, you know, that you mentioned, that like I'll come up with an idea, or we'll have a leadership conversation, and Amy will say exactly that. You know, hey, I don't mean to be a jerk, but, and
Or I'm not trying to be a buzzkill.
no, and it's just seeing that other side that maybe Amy would have been quiet about before, or maybe that I'm just not seeing because again I'm looking at it through, you know, these rose-colored glasses because it's my ideas. I'm excited about it. I'm motivated to do it. But then there's somebody that is kind of looking over the shoulder, going, "It is a good idea, but
Yeah,
what about
but-
this, and this?" And you know,
He's
I'm
been
moving
calling me
so
a
fast.
buzzkill lately.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
what I've been getting.
Right, I think I said that. Like, you know, you've been like Debbie Downer on everything. You're like kicking down sandcastles at the beach on these poor kids, and you know, I'm usually the guy that does that.
You
I'm
are.
usually the one that's doing that. And now, like, just mentoring and coaching her, she's kind of, you know, because she's just taking that
Well, and
initiative to learn and watch.
In reality, and,
Right.
you know, talk about reality, because like I feel if you would have asked me to do half the things you've talked about 8 months ago, I would have just been like, yeah, Yeah.
Right.
No, that's yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, we can for sure do that.
Right.
But like, sometimes it's not reality at the moment.
Right.
So
Right.
and I think being able to say that and acknowledge that and know that isn't being disrespectful, isn't being rude,
No,
isn't being a
no.
jerk. It's just,
Well, it's also
prioritizing.
recognizing a limitation too.
Exactly.
Because you're also going, you know what? I'm just a yes person all the time because that's what the boss said to do. Well, wait a minute, time out. I can't get all that done. But if I say yes, his expectation is that it is going to be done. No, Drew, I can't get that done. I'm not going to be able to do that, or that's not a realistic time frame. And I respect that because now I've understood what that limitation is. So when I pile it on, she's going, yeah, I can do these things, but there's no way I'm going to get to that. And yeah, sometimes it is disappointing, but it's real. It's reality, like you said. So the grumpy part of that is not necessarily in the negative connotation of she's just doing it to undermine my authority or to disrespect the intentions of what we're trying to do. She's going, hey, no, realistically, there's no way I'm going to get that done, or there's no way that's optimistic to be to happen.
It's like a volcano getting ready to erupt. It's like the way I
Yeah.
think people are so focused on like the positive, which is I respect the crap out of those people,
Yeah.
like the people who always seem positive, the people who always like have a smile on their face. But like, you can only do that for so long. Make sure that if you're one of those people, which like I said, I support that and I love that about you, positive people. But like, make sure you still take care of yourself to know like when, don't hold it in all the time because volcanoes erupt every once in a while. When
Yeah, I think that it'd be cool. We should probably do a segment here on self-care where because that's something that I've been talking with my coaches about a little bit more. I don't know if you've kind of touched on it with yours, but I think it'd be interesting to share with the folks out there what that really means and,
Right.
and how we're using it as it pertains to business and like the business and life balance.
Right.
You go home and you vent stuff to Joe. I go home and vent stuff to Carol, and like you get the two of them together, and they'd go, "Oh my God, like
it's
they're miserable," right? And maybe some of it is that they can't relate to some of the stuff we're saying because they're not
a
in
different,
it,
yeah,
right?
for sure.
But we certainly, we just need a place to dump it
Yes.
for that moment. It's not like we're asking you to solve it or resolve it, but I think that'd be a good topic to kind of dive into. But let's talk about what we've got coming up here in the next couple days.
A guest on Title Talk on Thursday.
Yep.
We have Salvador Cicero joining us. He's an attorney,
Absolutely.
real estate attorney, very knowledgeable, very great individual. So if you're not doing anything on Thursday at 10 o'clock, make sure you tune in so you can listen to all of the knowledge that he possesses.
10 a.m. Sel will be here joining us on Thursday. My guess is we're going to do our big reveal tomorrow for our little office event that we had today, and so we encourage you guys to kind of tune into that. We'll try to do that around the noon hour tomorrow, and then we have our community and give backs and
Female Starving Children coming up. I think there's
So
like
excited about
2
that.
spots left,
it's so great.
is what people are saying. So make sure that like it's now or never.
Yeah.
We had a handful of people sign up already. Thank you so much for those of you that have. We are excited to spend an afternoon with you.
Yep, we're gonna do our bowling event, which is for Almost Home. That is on December the 10th. Please, folks, mark your calendar. You're not gonna wanna miss this. The Inspired team is gonna be out there. We've got we have some lenders out there. We're gonna have some realtors out there. We're gonna have some attorneys out there. Basically the people in our industry are gonna be out there. We're gonna be celebrating some time with them to just share what was a great year and thanking them. But all the proceeds, every dime that we raise is going to Almost Home, and we're hoping to get Mel from Almost Home. Actually, I'm sorry, they're coming on first week
November
of November.
3rd, I want to say.
Yeah, I think next week. I believe Mel might be on and join us next week or the next week or so, and kind of talk about what
Yeah,
Almost Home
November
is.
3rd is what's sticking in my brain.
Okay, so they'll be with us November 3rd, the team from Almost Home. So I'm looking forward to talking about that foundation and that organization, what they do. And we're excited to partner up with them for our December 10th event. And we're starting to kind of project into what we're going to do into 2023.
I
So
cannot believe we're talking about
it's
2023.
just incredible how fast this year has gone, and thankful for you guys. We're thankful
Yeah,
for
hoping
everybody
for yours.
supporting us and being part of this team. And and I can't say thank you enough to Ryan, Amy, Miguel, John, Christopher, Eddie. Just such a blessing to have these guys and see these guys every day, and together we just create what is Inspired Business, and the product that we deliver and the smiles that we bring each and every day to our clients and customers. It's really a blessing to see, and I'm really excited and happy to and proud of it. So let us go and let you guys carry on with your day. Oh God. I hope you sprained your back.
That felt fantastic. It felt so good. I'm gonna do it one more time.
I was gonna not tell everybody about your fall today, but
It was a trip.
it was a fall,
It was a trip.
flat out fall.
It's
okay?
fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, we thank you guys for tuning in to another. Have you ever seen a person get tackled alive on Title Talk?
I'm done now.
We are certainly thankful for you guys tuning in. Please share this, share the positive vibes, share my motivation from yesterday. Good times, good talks. I think there's some value in everything we're doing here. I hope you guys do as well. Let us know. Let us know what you think. Let us know if there's some topics and things that you guys want to hear us talk about. We're more than happy to do that as well. But until tomorrow, my name is Drew.
My name is Amy.
We are your Inspired Title team, folks. We thank you guys. Have a great night, and we will see you guys again tomorrow. Take care, everybody.
Well, there you have it. That is it for this week's edition of Talk. Sure, head over to our YouTube page and make sure on Instagram and Facebook. Join time for more tips and knowledge from the. Thanks again for listening.